This is a really sharp 1964 Chevy Impala Super Sport 2-door hardtop, riding on a really nice set of Cragar SS rims, Goodyear tires. It also has a matching Cragar SS with a new Goodyear race white letter tire in the trunk, along with jack, and inside it's all carpeted really nice as well. So if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, there you'll see a link also on this YouTube ad, which will take you to our website where you'll be able to see the price, also undercarriage photos, trunk photos, and a good description of the car as well. As far as the heart of the car, we have a great running 283 engine, 4-barrel carburetor, power steering, power brakes, chrome alternator. It's got the stock manifolds and just a really nice engine compartment. This is a really nice 64 Super Sport. I had sold this car twice now, and sold it to a local person here probably about 12 years ago, and he traded it back in about probably 6 years ago, and then we sold it to another local person also. So this is the third time that we're able to own this nice 64 Impala over the last 12 years. The bottom of the hood, it's all painted nice, a lot of nice touches with chrome under there, but still has a stock appearance on the engine and valve covers and air breather. As far as the paint on this car, and I'm not going to be able to point out all the imperfections, I classify this as a 10-footer. As I'm standing 5-6 foot away right now, and you look up and down the sides, and you look at the chrome and the overall appearance, and it's a fantastic looking Super Sport. But if you get right on top of it, the car will need a new paint job. The paint job, I'm guessing, is approximately 30 years old, so it's got a lot of little checking in the paint all over in different spots, some little solvent pops. Just the paint is, 30, 40 years old, and will need to be redone again to be a show car. The previous two owners have taken this car to multiple shows, cruise nights, all those kind of things, and has just had a ton of fun with it. Put miles on it, enjoyed it, and that's, to me, what this car needs, is just a fantastic driver. As far as we look at the front bumper chrome is in great shape. The headlight eyebrows, the trim around the front fenders and stuff, all looks original, but in very good shape. A few little tiny dings in it, 1, 2, 3, and just a little oxidation and stuff on the chrome, but definitely looks nice for a driver. Hood gap's really nice on the passenger side. If we look right into the paint, you can just tell the top of the paint and the top of the fender is all checking. Now, as we go over to the hood, it's not. Hood paint looks really good on it. Yeah, all the way across the hood. As far as in the front, it looks good. Gaps are really nice. Body fits nice. As we look in the back here, you can just see it's got a few little specks. It's got some specks in here in the paint. And then it's got some checking again back by this valance. So I'm guessing the hood was probably repainted, more recent than the exterior body. Again, as we look up and down the side, good straight car. It's a real dark blue, metallic, really pretty car. Tire tread looks real good on it. It's got 215, 70-14s on the front. And the video camera is literally 2.5 foot away, guys. And I know, looking through the lens here, you can't hardly even see all the paint cracks and checking, the little checking in it. But it is there. Bottom of the fender feels really nice. A nice lip on the bottom. It's got one small blister right here by my finger. But the bottom lip is all nice and thin, no Bondo, nothing like that. Rocker panel, all the way to the rocker panel, all the way here to that quarter panel looks excellent. I don't see any bubbles or blisters anywhere there. The lower part of the door, don't really see much for bubbles or blisters, but you do have some of that same paint checking. Got a nice gap in the front. It's got the dual bow tie mirrors. Windshield from this angle all looks good. Might be a tiny, yeah, there's a tiny little chip way up here at the very top, up in the shaded part. Very small. As far as if we look across the roof, we got a little handprint dent right here, and we got a tiny ding right there. Other than that, it's just got, you can see like in this circle here, it's got paint issues, but the roof is super straight except for those two little spots I pointed out. No hail damage on the car, nothing like that. Back bumper chrome is excellent. Tail lights are original. Back chrome looks really nice. Dual exhaust system sounds good. Rear quarter back here, very solid. If anything, there's a little tiny blemish, very small right there. Our quarter lip, guys, as I'm feeling across here, it's all nice original metal, feels like in there. As far as our over the wheel well, I don't see any blisters or bubbles there. All looks nice. Look how nice and easy these doors shut. Barely touching it. Nice doors. Rubber's peeling back just a little bit here. This original rubber. Dual exhaust system sounds real good. Appears to have the original door panels on it. You can see there's just a little bit of fading across the top. Pretty normal for as old as it is. Armrest pads got some fading as well. I think as far as I can see, guys, it's our all original door panel in there. Seats could be original as well. There's a little bit of fading in the seats. I really think this is the original interior. Carpet's got some fading in it on the edges here. And just a little, you can see it's kind of roughed up a little bit. Seats look all original. You can see if you look really close on the cord, there's a couple little cuts on the cord, but the seat in general looks really good. Yeah, I'm really guessing that is the original interior in this whole entire car. Headliner as well. Headliner looks perfect, never had a mouse in it. Both the visors are all good. Back seats in excellent shape. Back door panels are good. Seat belts for two in the back, and they are the correct original blue seat belts. It's got 6x9s in the back. You can see in the original seats, guys, there's just some little marks, they might even come off, but there's just some little scuffs and some little fading in the original blue. All the jams and stuff are blue. Inside the glove box, it's got a power antenna. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the radio on. Radio works good and the power antenna works perfectly. That original 64 owner's guide. Center of the glove box looks good. 6x9s work good in the back. It's been running here in an idle for quite a while. Car carries great oil pressure, about 33 pounds at an idle. Temperature's right around 180, 182. So the original AM radio, guys, is still hooked up to the front speaker. The radio inside here, the Kenwood AM FM, is hooked up to the back speakers. So if a guy wants to, he could use both. Heater fan works great. Gas gauge works. This car's got 89,251. Horn works, and judging by the original interior and everything, I'm really guessing it's original miles. Does have power brakes, power steering. It's got the power brake pedal. Our pedals are nice and black. Carpet's good. Kick panels and stuff like that are still in good shape. Car runs fantastic as well. Look like I said, it's hard to judge this car. I mean, I'm sitting here again 3-4 foot from it. It's a great looking car, but if you get right on top of it, it's got a ton of little paint checks, I should say. But if you're looking for a real super sport, 89,000 mile driver, this is a cool car. It's got some little solvent pop or some little issues right up in here. Numerous little tiny little bubbles and some paint checking along here as well. More little bubbles. Down here where they usually rot out, no bubbles or blisters. All nice and clean. Over the wheel well, I don't see any bubbles or blisters. Nothing down here low either, except for the heavy paint checking. Rocker panel's clean. No bubbles or blisters, nothing on the lower quarter besides the checking. Oh, sorry, lower fender. Door panel is pretty much identical to the passenger side door panel. Just that little bit of yellowing or fading on the top. Driver's side seat, it's got a little stitch in the cord. They stitched that right there just a little bit. Other than that, no rips or tears that I can really see. Seat back's good, carpet's good, mats are good. Dome lights do work, guys. Both of the dome lights work, and so does this console. The console light works as well. Wipers work. Mirror's in excellent shape. Gas gauge works. It's got the hot, cold, oil, and engine temperature, but we went ahead and it's got new gauges down there. So every single thing works, guys. Radio, horn, heater, wipers. We'll try the lighter, make sure that works. Yep, lighter works great. As far as our console goes, I think the console might be locked. The console's in really good shape. Chrome on the console looks good, handle looks good. Still has the 2-speed power glide in it. As we look out over the hood is super straight too, guys. Look at the top of the fenders to the top of the hood. Lines up just perfectly. These power brakes will stop you on a dime. They're great brakes. Power glide transmission shifts great. Shocks feel good. Here's your brakes, guys, coming into the corner. Nice full pedal. Kick down on the tranny works. It's set in at about 35-40 mile an hour. Downshifted perfectly there. Car drives perfectly straight. There's no hands on the wheel that whole time until just now. And the brakes are excellent. They stop nice and straight. Downshift's nice there. You ain't gonna find much of a nicer driving 64 Super Sport. Besides the checking on the paint, this is a super clean car. Transmission shifts good. Dual exhaust sounds good. $75.80 right there. It goes nice and straight down the road. No vibration in the steering wheel. I mean, this car just rides super smooth. It's a nice summer day with the window open. Again, the brakes work really nice on it. Power brakes work excellent. Really nice 64, guys. tranny shifts nice and smooth.